You are too. Today we're out here on a beautiful day in the cemetery right near the library. And we're going to sing a song that I'm pretty sure you already know. The Itsy Bitsy Spider? Or do you sing the Eensy Weensy Spider? Or the Itsy Bitsy? Or the Teeny Weeny? Whatever you like to say, you can sing along with me. See if you can make him climb up. Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the Itsy Bitsy Spider went up the spout again. You can sing that again after story time. Our book today is about spiders. We've been looking at all kinds of bugs, but the spider is different from all the other bugs we looked at. Let's see how it's different. Spiders are amazing. All spiders make silk. Some spiders use the silk to make webs. The silk comes from tiny tubes on the spider's body. Spiders trap insects in their webs. Spiders eat other insects. Some spiders use the silk they make to make nests. Some spiders live in the nests. Some nests are underground or even underwater. Some spiders hunt for insects. These spiders have large eyes. But spiders are not insects. They're called arachnids. It's a windy day, isn't it? Can you say arachnid? Spiders have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. Remember, insects only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's how they're different. Also, spiders have 2 body parts. 1, 2. Where insects have 1, 2, 3. Do you remember? The head, the thorax, and the abdomen. And spiders do not have wings. So what is this? A spider or an insect? Let's count the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many body parts? 1, 2. It must be a... Did you say spider? Then you would be right. It's an arachnid, not an insect. Adults, I just want to remind you that books introduce your child to many new words that we don't usually use in everyday conversation. Reading factual books about a subject that your child is interested in will help expand his or her vocabulary, all those new words, just while they learn new things about the world about them. So look for books with some new and interesting words that you can talk about. Here's the very busy spider. We've read a couple of different books about very something. There's a good vocabulary word. What does very mean? If this spider is very busy, what does that mean? That means a lot. Really, really, really busy. We had some other books, didn't we? Like The Very Greedy Bee and The Very Hungry Caterpillar and The Very Lazy Ladybug. Very, that's an interesting word. The Very Busy Spider by Eric Carle. The sun is coming up, and what could that be? Early one morning, the wind blew a spider across the field. A thin, silky thread trailed from her body. The spider landed on a fence post right near a farmyard and began to spin a web with her silky thread. "Nay, nay," said the horse. "Want to go for a ride?" But the spider didn't say anything. She was very, very busy spinning her web. It's getting bigger. "Moo, moo," said the cow. "Want to eat some grass?" But the spider didn't answer. Can you help me say it? She was very busy spinning her web. "Bah, bah," said the sheep. "Want to run in the meadow?" But the spider didn't answer. Can you help me say it? She was very busy spinning her web. "Meh, meh," bleated the goat. "Want to come and jump on the rocks?" But the spider didn't answer. Can you help me say it? She was very busy spinning her web. "Oink, oink," grunted the pig. "Wanna roll in the mud?" But the spider didn't answer. Help me say it. She was very busy spinning her web. "Woof, woof, woof," barked the dog. "Want to chase a cat?" But the spider didn't answer. You ready? She was very busy spinning her web. "Meow, meow," cried the cat. "You want to take a nap?" But the spider didn't answer. She was very busy spinning her web. "Quack, quack, quack," called the duck. "You want to go for a swim?" Look how big the web is. What did the spider say? The spider didn't answer. She was still a little busy with her web, but now she had finished her web. Crowed the rooster. "You want to catch a pesky fly?" And the spider caught the fly in her web, just like that. That's a pretty web. "Who, who," asked the owl. Who built this beautiful web?" The spider didn't answer. She had fallen asleep. It had been a very, very busy day. There's that spider. Here's Walter. Walter's having a little bit of trouble with his web. Walter's Wonderful Web by Tim Walter wished he could spin a perfect web just like his friends. Look, beautiful. But Walter's webs weren't perfect. They were all wibbly wobbly. And when the wind blew, just like it is today, wibbly wobbly webs always just blow away. But Walter was determined, so one morning he decided to start with something simple. Very carefully, he made a small web in the shape of a... What shape is that? A triangle. Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter started again. This time he made a bigger web in the shape of a... Did you say square? Is that a good web? Whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Walter sighed and started again. This time he made a longer web in the shape of a rectangle. Whoosh went the wind. Can you help me say it? And it blew the web away. Walter sighed again. Then he stretched his legs and made a taller web in the shape of a diamond. Are you ready? Help me make the sound. Whoosh, whoosh went the wind, and it blew the web away. Perhaps my webs should be more round, thought Webster. So he climbed up and down. He twisted and he twirled. Would this be Walter's first perfect web? Nearly. It wasn't a perfect web, but it was an almost perfect, what shape? Circle. And it looked strong. Whoosh. Can you help me? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh went the wind. Poor Walter fell and hit the ground with a bump, bump, bump. Oh, Walter was tired and upset. He felt like giving up. But as the sun went down, he thought about all the different shapes he had made. All at once, he knew just what to do. So he took a deep breath. He didn't give up. He went back to work. Whoosh went the wind. But it didn't stop Walter. Not stopping him or his web. Not this time. And as the little stars came out, Walter's web shone in the moonlight. Wow! Look at Walter's web. It has every shape, doesn't it? I see some triangles and diamonds, some circles and squares and rectangles. Oh, it was better than perfect. It was a truly wonderful web. I'm so glad that Walter didn't give up, but kept trying again and again. Now it's time to get your spider ring out of your pack. I hope you didn't lose it already. There's mine. If you don't have a spider ring, you can always make one. Out of a little piece of egg carton and some pipe cleaners. Make sure you give him 8 legs. There's a spider. You can put him on a string. Like little Miss Muffet's spider that sat down beside her. But we're just going to use our spider ring if you have it and sing about the spider on the floor. Can you lay your spider on the floor? Help me sing. This is illustrated by Rafi. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. I put mine down on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Who could ask for any more than a spider on the floor? There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Oh, look, he hopped up. Can you put your spider on your leg? There's a spider on my leg, on my leg. There's a spider on my leg, on my leg. Oh, he's really, really big. This old spider on my leg. There's a spider on my leg, on my leg. Where's he going? Oh no. Can you put it on your stomach? There's a spider on my stomach, on my stomach. Help me sing. There's a spider on my stomach, on my stomach. Oh, he's just a silly old lummox, that old spider on my stomach. There's a spider on my stomach, on my stomach. Where's he going now? There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. Oh, I'm gonna be a wreck. There's a spider on my neck. There's a spider on my neck, on my neck. Where's he gonna go now? There's a spider on my face, on my face. There's a spider on my face, on my face. Oh, what a big disgrace. This old spider on my face. There's a spider on my face, on my face. Now where? There's a spider on my head, on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. I'm filled with so much dread. There's a spider on my head. There's a spider on my head, on my head. But he jumps off. Can he jump right back to the floor? See if your spider jumps on the floor. Help me sing. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Who could ask for any more than a spider on the floor? There's a spider on the floor, on the floor. Oh my goodness. Look at that web. Well, if you get your things out of your pack, you can make your own web with this paper plate and a piece of yarn. I just took my yarn and started wrapping it around. Just go back and forth, back and forth. You can put your old spider ring on there if you want, or you can draw a spider on there. When you're all done, if you run out, just knot another piece on and keep going until you're all out of yarn, and just knot it on the back. And there you have a spider web. Here's a picture of a spider you can color. And there's a spider web you can draw by following the numbers. Start at number 1, go to number 2, and when you get all the way to the end, to number 18, you'll have a spider web. And don't forget about little Miss Muffet, who sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey when along came a spider who sat down beside her and scared poor Miss Muffet away. You can learn that rhyme too. Well, let's see. It's so windy here. Here's a couple more books that you can find at the library that you might enjoy. Are you a spider? Learn more about spiders if you're interested in that. Or spectacular spiders. Lots of good information. Uh-oh. The eensy weensy spider freaks out. I wonder what that's about. Or here's a really good Halloween story. Come into my parlor, said the spider to the fly. You might enjoy this version of the spider and the fly. Well, it looks like it's time for us to say goodbye again. You wave and sing. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug. Blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, you big raccoon. Out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear. Wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye. Have a happy Halloween and see you next week.